17 is like a replay of the first three periods. This time owing to the great work of Captain America Bill Barker, the Sundogs go to a big lead in the middle of a period. The question remains, can once again the California Quakes come back? A real pattern emerging in this game. Every time Florida gets out to a big lead, the Quakes at the very end pull it out. In fact, at the last jam of the second period, California scored 8. The final jam of the third period, Amy Craig put 5 points on the board. And now this is Eric Slopey breaking out for the California Quakes along with number 11, Jonathan Russell. And coming up from behind, a little surprise, Gary Lockamy out of Daytona Beach, Florida. A bigger Lockamy and 2 speedsters, and down goes number 11, Jonathan Russell. Now it's all up to Slopey and Gary Lockamy. Finally, Patsy Shalene is able to break free and break out for the Florida Sundogs, but well behind the pack, not even in your screen as of yet. There he comes around. And now you see Slopey and Lockamy slowing up. The double block being set up by Captain America Bill Barker and David Gleddy. Slopey tries to go by first. I don't understand that. Certainly Lockamy, the bigger, can use that size advantage. But there's the reason. Sean Atkinson with a skate up breaks up the double block. Slopey and Lockamy both go by. Patsy Shalene, I think, just snuck in for 1. But 3 points for Slopey, his 7th of the game, and Lockamy 3 again. And suddenly it's 1 point between the two.
Well, and Patsy Shalene, I'm getting ready to say Sean Atkinson with the big shot. He did not want to be outdone by Bill Barker. We saw Bill Barker get the best of him in the last jam. But Bill Barker and Sean Atkinson have been going at it all game, Ken. I think it's 2-2 in my book in the battle of Captain America and the Yak Attack.
Well, it seems the California Quakes are trying to take a page out of the New York Enforcers playbook, seemingly scoring whenever they have to, just keeping it close. We'll see what happens now. This is Mark James, number 10, for the California Quakes, and Tom Smith for the Florida Sundogs as they come around. We've got a 1-point game on our hands. It's been very close, and Tom Smith does his best job he can of spinning right around the rail, trying to stay on the track. Goes down, and now it's Mark James out all by himself, and here comes Anthony Santiago as well. You see the big block from David Gleddy trying to do a double block out, and now Sean Atkinson dropped David Gleddy, and they sneak by Gleddy and keep going, and now Santiago cuts off the jam. He picks up 2 points. That's his 7th of the game, tying him with Eric Slopey for leading scorers in this one, and very quickly as time begins to run down, California leads this one by 1.
And these guys have lots of guns. Can we talk about the speed of the California Quakes and their ability to catch up quick? It's because they have so many jammers that can score points.
Remember, don't worry about the game clock in the WSL. The final jam, once it starts, runs for its entire 60 seconds. You've got Sam that playing Martin now. He sends Eric Slopey into the rail. Now it's Santiago and Sam Martin, and coming up behind, this is 13, Tom Smith, and he does what he did before. He drops down Slopey. It's all up to Sam Martin. The Quakes lead it by 1 as we wind down. Sam Martin with a great opportunity. Tom Smith now back up on his feet. You see Sean Atkinson and Rusty Montgomery back there trying to set up a blackout. They know Martin represents what could be the winning point for the Florida Sundogs as we come up on 15 seconds. Martin uses his speed, goes right by Atkinson. We're all tied up. Now he goes by Montgomery. Now he winds by again. Sam Martin doing a tremendous job. Atkinson with a bulldog takes him down. And now Tom Smith goes down. And Atkinson sends Smith over the railing, but the Sundogs win. Martin picks up 3, Smith 2.
And Captain America has gone right after Sean Atkinson, Ken. They won the game. Sean Atkinson wasn't going to let it end there. And Captain America is protecting his teammates, as he always does. Captain America, the Florida Sundogs, making a statement here to Sean Atkinson.
And now you see Mark D'Amato having words with Patsy Shalene. Remember, D'Amato claiming he has proof to get Suzanne and Patsy evicted from this country. INS is on it. There may be some truth to what Mark D'Amato says. I certainly hope not, but Mark D'Amato played some head games with the Sundogs.
Well, these Shalenes, they just came out of a big game, and I think we're going to be able to get some words from some of these Sundogs as Danny Wolf has the Florida Sundogs trackside. Danny?
All right, the Sundogs win. They are in the mega match against the Enforcers, and this is going to be a strange mega match. It might be the farewell, the swan song to Posse and Suzanne Shalene, and I'm talking about this might be your last game ever skated, not on the Sundogs, but in the United States.
And I don't think think so, but our favorites is perfectly fine and be arranged for measurements, take some enforcers, but.
So you're confident the judge is going to rule in your favor?
Oh yeah, I mean we are definitely confident. I mean our attorney is great and everything is fine. I mean we don't have nothing to worry about.
How about you, Bill? This might be the last game you ever skate with Posse and Suzanne.
Let me tell you something, Dan. I have full confidence in the United States and their system, and there's no way they're going to kick upstanding people such as Posse and Suzanne out of the country.
Now I want to ask you, Denise, about something a little different. Not about the Posse and Suzanne situation. Let's talk about when Sean Atkinson was laying there injured on the track during the fourth period. You sort of stood off to the side, giving him this odd look, like this odd look of concern. What was that all about?
Danny, I mean, that was just showing concern for a fellow human being. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
The final score, Florida Sundogs 29, California Quakes 25. Story of this one, the Quakes went to the well one too many times. At the end, hot Florida was ready for them.
Absolutely. We saw the Sundogs continually get out to a lead methodically. Then we saw the Quakes call big plays, needed fireworks to get back in. At the end, they just didn't have it, Ken. We saw frustration at the end by Sean Atkinson that epitomized this loss for the Quakes.
For all of us, Broadway Daddy Wolf, Lee the Hawk Rearman, Buddy Atkinson Jr., I'm Ken Resnick saying we'll see you again next time. So long, everybody.